What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to teach you how to perform the squat properly so that you're doing it safely and getting the most out of it when you're performing the movement. So first things, when you get set up to do a squat, you want to make sure that your feet are just outside of shoulder width. We don't want to be in here inside of shoulder width where we're narrow. We want to get just outside of shoulder width. If you need to get a little bit farther than that to be able to get lower, that's fine too. So you want your feet just outside of shoulder width, your toes just slightly pointed outwards. We don't want our toes pointed straight. When we point them just slightly out, that opens up our hips so that we're able to get lower as well. So all that the squat is just a hinge at the hips and a bend at the knees. That's what I want you to think about. I don't want you to think just going straight down, because then you're just going to go straight down with your knees and put a lot of pressure there. So what we want to do is get into our stance, and then your hips slightly shift back as your knees bend. Come down to parallel, hips shift back, knees bend, back up. As you press up through the movement, you want the majority of your weight on your heels. We'll have a little bit of weight on the balls of our foot and the outside of the front of our foot, but the majority of the weight on our heels. We don't want to come down and go forward to where our heels come off of the ground. When we do that, you're going to load your knees, and that's going to cause problems over time. So just keep that in mind. You get into your stance, slightly outside of shoulder width, feet slightly pointed outwards. We hinge at the hips, bend at the knees, keep most of our weight back. Come as low as you can go, try to get to parallel, and back up. So, when we come to get underneath of the bar, we have our hands just outside of shoulder width as well. We come underneath the bar, and you place it just below your neck and just on top of your traps. So from here, you go underneath. I like to get exactly underneath of the bar with both feet and squat it straight up. And from here, we're just going to go 1, 2. Get your footing correct, just outside of shoulder width. Feet just slightly pointed outwards. And then just hinge at the hips, bend at the knees, back up. Exploding on your way back up. You don't want to take it nice and slow. This is a power movement where you're trying to drive strength. So we come down, explode up. If you can only come down and get about halfway to here, that's okay. Just keep working at getting more mobile and practicing the movement, and over time, you'll be able to get lower and lower as you keep progressing and practicing the movement. So hopefully that helps you guys. If you have questions with the squat, or you want us to critique your form, leave those videos in the Facebook group or just ask us questions and we'll make sure to help.